Thanks for the F Shack. Love Dirty Mike and the boys.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys? How you know who we are?
What's this they call it, the podcast?
Morning Good. It's shock radio. We fuck around. That's what we do. We make jokes. Welcome to Morning Good.
All right, sweet. We're here with Levi White and Alan Fitzgerald.
Hey,
I'm going to let this microphone just rest here like I'm titty fucking.
Just right between the boobs.
Right here.
I don't know if that'll pick up. Wait, let me see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 8.
Yeah, that should work. You know what? I'm just turning yours up slightly just so we don't deal with it. All right, talk now.
1, 2, Jew blacks, 6, 7.
There we go. Yeah,
Jew
yeah.
blacks.
It's impossible for me to. I test the microphones. It's possible for me to say microphone 2, 2, 2 without saying Jew. Like I do little test things I go through.
Always
Yeah.
Try it right now.
Microphone 2. Yeah, no, that's the only thing I could.
2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Yeah.
Jew.
Yeah, we should cut this whole part out.
Yeah, I think you just have a problem
We should start over.
living in this neighborhood.
I don't want to start over. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free it.
That's the clip.
I should put that on my rent bill. Like when I pay for rent, just like in memo, just say free Palestine. They're like, this month it'll be $800 more. Yeah, I thought about putting in my bio. Has anybody done this? Put free Palestine and then have an Italian flag, just because they're like slightly the same color. And just people would believe that I'm that stupid to do that.
Yeah, you should do it. I don't know.
Yeah, I wish I had the balls to just be as silly as I want to be, but there's just always that one thing where you're like, ugh.
Yeah,
Because you don't want to be that fucking guy who's like who's annoying and not funny. Because you always see those guys who are purposely dicks, and you're like, oh, this isn't funny. It's just annoying what they're doing.
Well, this guy needs to calm down.
Yeah. And I don't want to be that guy that they're like, yeah.
No, that sucks.
Can you hold up higher? No, on here. 100% of episodes, you're fine. You're 100% of episodes. I say that to people, and the comments are now like, stop telling them to hold the microphone that way, and then I'll hold that way. But I don't know. It is a. I don't know. I will say this. It is a great time to be alive because politics have gotten so bad that nobody cares. Now it's like a wonderful, I didn't know that it would have to get so bad. That I thought things would go well and people would stop caring, but it's like things are so bad that everybody's so cool.
Well, it's ramping up. I'll say that. It's popping up in my Instagram now. A lot of videos.
Of course, though. It's 4 months before an election. 4 months before an election, this quiet is incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
People are cool.
It's all Biden is dumb. That's what's popping up in my Instagram.
Which is, it's so mean. Like, why are we making him do that? You know, it's like, why? Like, we're going after the guy like he knows better. He doesn't.
No.
He has to have an earpiece, right? I was the only one that watched the debates and was like impressed. I thought he was better than I thought he was going to be.
Oh, really?
I'm the only person who had this take on it.
I went about as well as I thought it was.
Yeah.
Like, you knew, the facial expressions, though, that's what got me.
Well, yeah, there's the look in the old person's eyes where you're like, this is a loss. Like my grandma had Alzheimer's and you're talking to her, you're like, this is none of this is making it in.
Oh.
I'll say Trump was a little slower as well.
Yeah.
You know?
I think he was limited by the format. I think that was it. Because usually if you only had 1 minute to respond.
Yeah.
I mean, 1 minute is enough time for Trump to say Crooked Joe and China Joe a couple of times. That's about it. He can't really go in on like Hunter Biden, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's also like, I think George W. Bush is younger than both of them still, which is fucking wild. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Dude, let's just have him again.
That'd be so sick, dude.
Dude. Can he do it again? Can he just do it again? Yeah, raid Iraq again. Fucking play it back. Play it back. Things were better.
Yeah.
Oh, you had more oil for some reason. Things were better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great time in my life. I remember I remember finding out about the Iraq War and finding out I can complain about it. It didn't affect my life in zero ways. The Iraq War affected my life. No, but I remember just listening to Green Day and I was like, dude, bro, the war is not cool. I was like, fucking.
I was the total opposite side. I was like, fucking anarchy's bad, guys.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
But it took me a while. I was so into I remember I was like, as a kid, I'd be like, I fucking hate the Taliban, dude. If I fucking see them, dude, I'm gonna. I literally in my mind, I was like Osama bin Laden.
What changed your mind about them? Why do you like them now
I don't like the Taliban
because you've dated a lot of pushy women. That's
Yeah.
why. That's it.
You know, these guys don't seem
That's
so
half
bad
of Islam. It's just like, I'm sick of them fucking.
yeah.
Is there a
Dude, I will say this, dude.
Is there a belief system where I could throw a blanket on her and forget about her? Just pull it up whenever I want to fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the first one to say it, but it's very funny. There's not more of a conservative and pro-Islam. Like really, they're pretty
conservative.
What's it? No.
Yeah.
I know that's what I'm saying. But there's a weird thing where like lots of conservative people were like those goddamn Taliban. It's like
Yeah, you're saying us.
yeah,
our
yeah.
conservatives.
They could have done a PR thing better. Like instead of they actually made the situation worse. They could have not 9/11ing. Would have pushed Islam. We might be Islamic right now if 9/11 didn't happen.
But here's the thing: they're, with all due respect to to Islam,
Why? Why do we have to?
Islam.
Why
with
do we
all
have to?
due respect,
Islam.
they've never been best at the PR game.
They've been I don't know. Jews have pretty bad PR. Christians, honestly.
I don't. Yeah, but you know, they give us so many superhero movies, we forgive them.
What do you mean?
Jews.
What do you mean?
You're saying what? They're making the superhero movies? What?
I mean, gee, how much do I have to explain this? Hollywood is run by. Can you figure the rest out for yourselves? Jesus Christ.
I would say like
Dude.
something like Buddhism or Hinduism has the best PR team, but nobody's following it. Like the religions that people agree like don't sound that bad are the ones that nobody over here is doing. We're
that's
like, yeah, that
boring.
sounds lovely. Yeah.
It's fun to fight. That's
Yeah,
what people
yeah.
like. They want to fight.
Yeah, I kind of want to fight sometimes.
Well, it feels good to be like, Dad's the bad and I'm the good, and you got to kill the. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, that's why the pedophile hunter videos are so popular now. Everybody's like, fuck yeah, dude.
The
get 'em.
pedophile what?
Hunters.
Oh, those guys.
Not the pedophile videos. I'm like, yeah, what? Yeah, get that kid. Yeah, yeah. That's what you get for disobeying your parents and leaving your house.
Yeah, and being 4 and sexy too.
Yeah.
That's a small part of it. We're really going, you know.
Your kid gets molested. He comes home. You go, what are you? You're gay now? You're just mad at your son.
Yeah.
Did I raise you to like grown men? I don't think so. So why did you blow him?
Skittles?
Yeah, that's all it takes for you to
That's it?
suck
Really?
a penis.
Wow.
Wow.
You're definitely gay because it says taste the rainbow on the fucking bag. You're gay. You're gay. You're gay. You're gay. No, my son isn't going to play dodgeball. He's going to go to home ec. Do you know why? Because he likes having sex with the janitor. Isn't that right, little Timmy? Huh, gay boy? Has he been fired? Good. I don't think homo should work here. Is he going to read to my kids next? All right, that's enough of me.
No. We're just getting you revved up, dude. I'm so happy to have you on. He's like Miles Finch, like an elf, where it's like we're like we got him on the pod. You're like, I need the apartment exactly 68 degrees. I need a nice cold cup of water when I show up.
It's far hotter than 68 degrees
Yeah.
in here.
Oh, it's
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
a million degrees. Yeah. We're gonna be. I've thought about taking my shirt off on this podcast, but I know that my producer will only clip.
The part where your shirt's off?
Yeah, well, then we won't be able to get any. Yeah. But it is kind of funny just to be having clips with me in my shirt on in no context. Just me talking about things just completely shirtless.
Yeah, next thing you know, you're getting sued by Bert Kreischer. That's my thing! That's my thing!
Yeah, I am wearing jeans. That would be too. That'd be too spot on.
Oh.
But I remember when I was a kid, like I think it was like there was a time period. I think it took me a while to realize like we shouldn't be in Afghanistan. But then I was like, I hear one like Family Guy episode about something. And I'm like, actually, that's stupid. I heard it on Family Guy. Actually, Seth MacFarlane says that's wrong and weed should be legal.
Yeah, I mean, Family Guy is the most base level liberal sort of satire ever. It's just there's no nuance or no depth, nothing.
Oh yeah.
South Park, real smart. Family Guy is just funny clips.
Yeah. Well, Family Guy makes me laugh harder, but South Park is smarter. But I think I'm just done with commentary, dude. I'm so fucking pissed. One of my bits, I have to throw out a whole bit because the boys did it. I used to have this bit about how Batman is a dick to Alfred, right? And they should have a Jamaican woman playing Alfred and they just did my whole
You
bit.
talking about Come Town doing that bit? The boys?
No.
The show
The
The
show The
Boys.
Boys. They just had like a Batman-like character.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I had to watch the show, and the whole thing was like, I forgot that it's just political. And there's nothing wrong with them doing that, but I realized I'm like, I don't want anything to have any point for like 10 years now.
Well, they're going way too hard on it now.
Right? Am I?
Yeah, it
I
used
haven't
to be
watched season
actual
4,
satire.
but I heard characters are gay now that weren't gay.
Yeah.
But that's how life goes, though. You think you're straight,
Not
and you find
really.
out you're gay. That's what that is a big just
All
part
right,
of life.
tell us more, Michael.
Yeah, it's just what happens. I don't know, but yeah, then there's like,
I'm going to take my shirt off now.
yeah. It's not even running, dude. I'm not even rolling it. I was pretending the apartment's hot, so we can all take our shirts off. And
What I don't like about it, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna make this character gay now. Take that, Nebraska. Like there's like a feel like fuck you. If
Yeah,
you don't,
but it's
if
like-
you don't think this is awesome.
Okay.
well, it's weird too because I'm just such a against the grain guy that if they would have done this like 5 years ago, I'd been like, yeah, dude, Homelander should be like fucking some dude and sucking his dick.
Yeah.
And then now that
Wait,
it's
Homelander's the gay one?
no.
Damn.
But like now that it's popular,
That would have been
like,
ballsy.
Yeah, no.
I just don't like when anything is anything. Like I've said this, I'm going to become a woke comic because now it's going the other. I want to do just the opposite of what everything is. So
Oh,
Can't wait for that.
now when people say woke, a little part of me goes, because I know something stupid's gonna come out.
yeah.
Like I remember Rush Limbaugh. You guys remember Rush
Yeah.
Limbaugh? Yeah. When Rush Limbaugh died, I thought Rush Limbaugh was dead. We have more Rush Limbaughs now that just talk about Star Wars.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like how political the dumbest things get.
Yeah. But I will say this, like, I think that I want to watch some of those conservative movies. Like, I really want to watch, what's it called? The school shooter one where, like, there's, like, a bunch of Antifa school shooters and then, like, the girl who's, like,
I bet
dad
they don't
is-
show that how that kid got the gun.
Oh, yeah.
Just at a gun show, like this is easy.
No, he probably bought it from, like, the liberal arts teacher.
Yeah.
Like, so, like...
Here you go. This is for shooting cis white males only.
Yeah.
Sure thing.
They're just shitting on an American flag and peeing and coming on it. While just riding on roller skates and just cutting off babies' penises to make them trans. The villain is planning on putting breast implants on every boy, baby. That, you know what, that is the perfect level of political commentary. Go so far, just make it that
Yeah,
meta
make
that
it
it's like
so
it's-
ridiculous.
Yeah, that it's funny.
Then it's
Wow.
funny.
Yeah, but I watched one that I thought was going to be Mel Gibson was in a movie, and I thought it was going to be that. I thought it was like because he's like a shock jock radio guy.
Oh, yeah,
and they
yeah.
kidnapped On the Line. Have you seen it?
No, I keep seeing
It's-
the fucking poster.
Dude, we watched it the other day. It was fucking hilarious.
What are you talking about?
So the whole thing, I thought it was gonna be a concert just because I saw Mel Gibson in it, and like he's kind of doing those films now.
Yeah.
I was like, so he's a radio host. He's like, tell it how it is, guys. His name's Elvis. He's like,
Oh, I was gonna see that movie.
yeah,
But like all Mel Gibson movies, it's gonna get a 2% on Rotten
Yeah, yeah.
Tomatoes.
yeah.
Which probably means it's really deserves about a 10% on Rotten Tomatoes. You give a 6% he's Mel Gibson, fuck him kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're all trash except for Bloodfather.
What's that?
That's the one where he plays an alcoholic who has to like whose daughter gets in a bad way. Some member of his family he has to help.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. But it's good. It's a good movie.
Well, this one was like he's like a shock jock radio, and his boss, like he comes into the office, she's like, you gotta rein it in. You're too out of control, Elvis. And he's like, I just tell it how it is. And if the people don't like it, they can suck my fucking cock.
Uh-huh.
And then she's like, the Pope is angry at you. He's like, fuck the Pope. And it's like so just like it's so cheesy the whole beginning. And then he hops on like the switchboard. And it's so funny because and what happens is he gets a call and they're like, I've kidnapped your wife or whatever. It's like, if you don't stay on the line, then I'm going to kill your wife and kids.
Yeah.
And like the whole plot of it, I'm not going to ruin it, but it's like,
No, please don't.
the whole
Topping my queue, actually.
Yeah.
So I don't want you.
the whole like point of the movie is that like, or the whole like thing is like, some girl worked for him who like killed herself, and now her boyfriend, who's like an Iraq war veteran, is crazy. Is like, yeah, you shouldn't have done that. And then there's a part where I love Mel Gibson goes, shock jock radio, we talk shit and fuck around, or is it something like that? I think it says I got the clip. It's so
All right,
good.
now I'm
Me and
seeing
Patty
it.
just looked at each other and high five. We're like, dude,
Now,
hell yeah.
Now I'm watching it just because
I'm trying to get it on the intro. I
Oh,
think it's we're shock jock radio. We fuck around, we make jokes or something like that, but it's just so like, and the thing is like, it's so funny too, because like it paints him too as like a smart guy too. He's like he's clearly like supposed to be like a Howard Stern before he became a pussy or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool guy.
But I really wish I sent that clip to people whenever I get like a complaint about something like that. It's Shock Jock Radio. We
Sorry.
fuck around and make jokes.
You don't like my Down syndrome baby joke? Shock Jock Radio. Okay? Well, you're not allowed to comment Down syndrome baby? Shock Jock Radio.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not supposed to call a police officer sugar tits? Shock Jock Radio. Not supposed to hit your pregnant wife? Shock Jock Radio. If you're listening to Shock Jock Radio and you get raped by a pack of that's on you.
I will say my favorite Mel Gibson video is when he got in trouble.
You're gonna be more specific.
there's a
Okay.
few
When he got in
times.
trouble for being super racist.
You're gonna have to be.
Not the time with the cop. What was the cop thing? He started saying Jews run the world to like a cop or something. Which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
so funny because like
He
they don't
called
run
her.
police force.
Yeah.
He called her sugar tits, and she was like, "Okay, please step out of the car." Handcuffed him, and then he just starts going off. And I guess one of the things he said was Jews cause all the world wars. Which why do we know that?
What?
Why do we know that?
You're saying if that?
Like, if I'm arrested and I'm hammered and I'm handcuffed, I don't need in the police report like, "Hey, he said some pretty fucked up shit about Guatemala."
Oh, okay. I
yeah.
thought you were saying why do we as the people know Jews run
I
or
see what
caused
you're
all the
saying.
wars?
No.
Alan's like I know they're doing it, but
Yeah.
why do I know about it?
There's nothing we can.
Keep it
We
under the
don't.
radar.
We don't have space lasers. There's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
why we? Yeah. No, I'm saying like, how come like your drunken banter is part of the arrest?
The report.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really has nothing to do with you. Yeah. They're like he's driving drunk and also he's anti-Semitic. Like, well, it doesn't.
It's like one of those isn't against the law.
Yeah.
Bad, but it's not against the law.
Yeah. Well, I think it was after where he says like to his wife. The whole video is so funny because he's like, "And you never suck my dick." What do you say about the jacuzzi? He's like, "And you never sucked my dick before the jacuzzi," or something like that.
Yeah. All I remember is it's your job to smile and blow me. It's good. I've used that line a couple times. Yeah. Never gets the desired effect.
It's funny to just say things like that and they'd be like, "No, it's Mel Gibson."
Yeah. Kidding.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. Like all the horrible things he did. Apocalypto is like one of the greatest movies
So good.
I've never
ever
seen it.
in my
Yeah, I gotta
entire
see
Oh,
life.
you got to
Yeah.
watch it.
It's so, and it was a hit too.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that's how good he was back in the day. He made a hit movie where people spoke a dead language that they don't even talk anymore.
Yeah, that's impressive. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great.
But the video of him he's talking about, he goes, most people's fear is public humiliation. And he's like, "I've had the worst of it, so I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks of me." And I'm like, dude, that might be in the eyes the strongest man I've ever seen. Just there's something about you see the look in his eyes. I was like, that guy is clearly not afraid. But I'm like, dude, if a video came out of you saying the N-word in a negative, not fun guy way,
Let's leave.
I'm not going to pretend that doesn't exist. I'm not going to pretend this is a world where it's just black and white.
Yeah.
But if that came out, how would you care about anything? Like, how would anything matter to you? You have millions of dollars, and the worst thing came out about like the worst possible thing, probably besides like fucking a kid or killing a person. I don't know.
Well, Mel Gibson doesn't see it that way. Mel Gibson sees like the first worst thing is being Jewish. The second worst thing is
I don't know what
black.
everyone's upset about.
Yeah, I'm not even Jewish or gay.
Third's gay. Fourth is some sort of Asian he doesn't like. I don't know. So it's not that bad. There's worse things down there.
Well, would you rather have that or the thing that came out about Sketch? Do you know that Sketch guy?
Yeah. So
What?
Sketch, this like a streamer, he just got he's banging dudes or something. And why is it even a?
He, I guess maybe a few years ago, he was part of a gay OnlyFans, and somebody leaked the videos of him blowing a big black cock
Yeah.
and also getting fucked by it.
Well, that's how I know the pendulum swung back. Is now you get in trouble for being gay.
Yeah.
Like, how is that? It completely
is
flipped back now.
so weird.
Yeah.
We can never just have a society that's sort of got it like in the middle perfectly, right?
Yeah.
It's always got to be a little this way.
Yeah, it should be who
middle
cares
that
who's
way.
sucking people's dicks. It should not be like everybody has to suck a guy's dick, or nobody can suck a guy's dick. You know, it's like
Some people suck
there should
dicks.
not. Yeah,
Some people don't.
I didn't like Biden's America where he made everybody suck a man's penis.
No.
Yeah, that's what the postman told me I had to do, and I'm like, are you sure that's what the
Dude,
president said? To
When
do?
I heard he put that down, I tried to move into Canada. They're like, you have to suck 10 dicks just to get in here. I'm like, fuck! God damn it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Dude, you know what? That Canadian Prime Minister, he is worse than Trump or Biden. That guy fucking sucks. Dude.
I haven't
I don't know
seen much
nothing
of him. I
about
just know
him.
people get pissed at him.
Other than the blackface, that's all I know about him.
That's the only cool thing he ever did.
You know, it is funny. Like, do you think as a black guy you care about Indian face because you're doing blackface? But do you think you find out you go?
Probably not.
You go, no, he's making fun of India. You're like, the face makeup is the same, but they're not making fun. Like, that's a weird thing.
No. That's the trick to doing black rooms. They don't really care about that stuff, so you make fun of every other race, then you make fun of black people.
Yeah. Very wise.
Yeah. That way they can't get mad because you've already done
Covered
Puerto
them all.
Ricans, Asians, Eskimos. It's hard to write a good Eskimo joke, but you got to do it if you're doing fucking Harlem Nights.
That's a good point. Yeah, I think... yeah, because like you are doing blackface, but you're not. You're like...
It's Indian face, though.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I
But
think
it is the same thing. Like until he has the turban on, it's blackface, and then immediately
Yeah,
he puts
true.
a dot on his head. And now
Yeah,
it's
it's like,
so.
oh,
If I ever
okay.
get caught doing blackface, I'm gonna edit on,
Dude,
a diamond onto my. Dude, we were talking about me, Patty, and my other roommate, who I'm not gonna say, but we were talking about. Well, I'll talk about it later. But we were talking about if we just all one day just did blackface in the apartment and told nobody about it, like just for a whole 24 hours, we all just did blackface and like watched Seinfeld on the TV, like just didn't answer the door. Maybe had like a movie marathon. I don't know. Maybe something fun. I don't know what good. Boys in the
I
Hood
don't know. I feel like one of you would crack.
and laugh.
No,
Or
I'm
take a
saying
pic-
one of you would like
tell somebody.
tell somebody.
Be like, what are you, insane? You think we all just wore blackface in our apartment for 24 hours? That's insane. You're talking crazy. Yeah.
why would we do that just for each other to laugh all the time?
Well, it feels like it could be one of those things that, look, I've never done it, truthfully, and I've never done it, and I'm like, maybe it's
I know what I'm doing. Next time we play Truth or Dare, I know what you're doing.
maybe
Take out your smartphone.
maybe it's one of those things that there's a reason they don't want us to do it, and maybe it's because we will find out the magical powers that come along with it. Maybe you become black if you actually do blackface, and that's not what.
All right. So, do you know the NBA at all?
No.
Never mind. I won't talk about it. Never mind.
Well, let's.
It's a guy named Caruso. He's a wing player. I forget what team he's on, but he's a white guy, good player. Are you saying if he did blackface, he would get more points, rebounds, and assists, perhaps?
We haven't tried it. So how do we
He
know?
might
That's a good
feel
point.
more
We haven't tried
confident,
I will say this: my perspective on everything is we haven't tried it, which is such a dumb thing. I'm like, have we tried having a monkey fuck a giraffe and just see what happens? It never. The science is already there. If I do blackface, nothing will happen. If a monkey fucks a giraffe, nothing will happen either.
Yeah. You know what? Here's the thing. If I was black and I saw someone doing Indian face, I'd be like, good. It's happening to someone else. I feel better now.
Yeah, it is
Everyone's
funny.
included.
That's the thing. It's not that we should never do blackface. It's that we should also do Asian face,
Yeah.
Puerto Rican face.
I've like rarely seen a Mexican face. I mean, I've seen them around, but like somebody doing Mexican.
I was about to say, what America are you in?
Dude, every time I see a Mexican person, I'm like, I forgot how little you guys are. 100% of the time, I go, I completely forgot that you guys are tiny. And I'm like, how they're very tiny people.
Sturdy.
Yeah.
What was that? I was just thinking, Guatemalans are especially tiny.
Yeah, I will be honest. I'm not asking the specific origin. I just
That too,
see
yeah.
So
people
you're not
that
saying
look-
Mexicans. You're just saying all Latinos. That's what
tiny-
you mean by Mexican.
Yeah, basically. yeah. But like when I went to Texas, I was like, oh my gosh, like they really are shorter. Like because everybody talks about short Asians. Okay, little Asian ladies are short. Yes,
Yeah.
but Asian men are like nowhere near as small as Mexican men.
No.
Yeah,
Definitely not.
yeah, it's mind blowing. It's like when you go to like the Statue of Liberty and you're like, wow, I forgot this is this big. It's like the same kind of thing, but. But the opposite. You know, when you go to like certain things, you go, wow. You go, wow, they really are little people. Yeah, it blows my mind.
Blows your
I don't know
mind.
why I don't know if this just isn't funny enough or if we're getting uncomfortable with it, but like I
Hey, it's your podcast. We just let you go, bud.
yeah.
We're just gonna let you do you.
You were gonna say something. Was there any more on the NBA thing?
No,
Oh, okay.
I got no NBA fans here,
Yeah, nobody.
and no one out there watches the NBA. They just look at your feet. So
Yeah, we've started to get the foot guys.
Yeah, I heard. That's why I
Is that
took
why
my
you took your shoes
off.
off?
oh,
Trying to get a fan
right,
base
Here
here.
we go.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not trying to.
Sorry, guys.
Show those little piggies.
Dude, I feel like it
out.
starts like this. Next thing you know, I'm getting banged. I'm sucking a black guy's dick on OnlyFans, and then apologizing for some reason.
Yeah, like 3 months later, you're like, I didn't know people would see that.
You know
I'm
what it
sorry.
is? I feel like is he in that rotation of streamers with like that fucking? I don't understand.
Has he ever said anything conservative? Because has he ever said anything anti-gay? Because then you can call him a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Not really, I don't think. He's kind of just a goofball. He's just a goofy fucking weirdo.
All right, so
Yeah.
he's a goofy weirdo. He's put
I
black
think,
dicks in his mouth.
What I think is he's very popular.
Yeah.
You know, he just did like Theo Von's podcast. Like he's getting fucking big. So someone was probably
Yeah, that was
like,
very funny. When you know
what?
I always
Fuck
apologize
you.
for talking about other podcasts on here, but it is really. I'm just gonna do it. The Theo Von thing was really funny because I only heard about this through the Theo Von podcast, and it was so funny because he's like, "Brother, we're praying for you out here, man." He's like, not for being gay, but he's like, "Bro, I think you're gonna get through it." It's like, what is this? This is so weird to me.
Well, I think because he said that he was like doing drugs back then, like he was having substance abuse issues. And
That's so fun. The hangover never
yeah.
ends when you have like a heroin problem. There's just always a video of you sucking 10 black cocks.
yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
oh, now that I'm sober, oh wait, no, there's the internet is filled with videos of me getting
here's-
fucked for heroin.
Here's the thing about doing drugs and turning gay. I used to think it was very unscientific. But then I went to rehab, and they were like, and some guy was like, "Yeah, he's gay now because he did meth." I was like, "I don't think that tracks." He goes, "Dude, how many times you been in a place like this?" I was like, "Once." He goes, "Okay, I've been in here places like this my whole goddamn life. Listen to me very carefully. If you do meth, you turn gay. Period. End of discussion." And I don't know if it's that cut and dry, but there were a lot of guys who were like, "I did meth. Next thing you know, I'm sucking dicks, and now I suck dicks forever because I like it." It was like obvious that there is something there.
Right. Well, also, like, what's the problem with sucking dick and finding out you like it? You know, there's such a
Right.
thing with that. It's like, that's better than sucking dick and find out you don't. Like, I feel so bad for people that experiment. And they're like, oh, dude, I literally just got a cock in my ass and I got filled with cum. And I was like, I don't enjoy
not
that.
for me.
Yeah. It sucks.
Yeah, and then I remembered I also really liked having sex with ladies, so why did I even do that to begin with? Whoops. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. That could have been my penis and my asshole could have been a woman's pussy.
I should
It
have
could been a better
married
day.
Angela.
Yeah. Post breakup, getting fucked in the ass. Yeah, I'm sure it happens to some people.
By a black guy, like, "Hey man, you don't look like you're having much fun."
I don't want to ruin your time, but I don't think I'm having a good time.
Dude, that has to be the saddest.
You know what? You can keep the cocaine, Tyrone. I'm out of here.
Yeah, dude, I bet you there's some people like that. It's like gotta suck when you just get reformed for like, I don't know. It's like, I'm sure there's dudes who like just have loads of gay sex and then go Christian and then they're like, I don't know. They're still gay, but they're pushing it down.
Oh, well, yeah, there's tons of them.
Luckily, there are Christian churches now. They're like, "Listen, it's technically a sin, but look, we'll put a rainbow out front. We're fine.
Yeah.
Just come in.
Well, they
If
switched on.
this helps you, come on in."
Yeah. Well, I think it's kind of business oriented too because they changed with suicide.
Sometimes,
to
yes.
now it's like suicide's like, who cares?
Really?
Not who cares, but it's like they used to not. The Catholic Church
Yeah,
used to
that
not
was
do
a
suicide funerals.
big no-no.
Yeah, no. One of my buddies, his funeral, the Catholic priest, he killed himself, and the priest was like, you know, because of the nature of what happened, we're all probably wondering if he's going to go to heaven or not. And then he's like, the answer is, I don't have an answer for you guys. I can't answer that. And all of us are like,
Not on me.
yeah. And then he saw everybody getting visibly upset. He's like, okay, to be fair, I don't know if I'm going to heaven. You know, who knows what the answer is really? And then
Wow.
it's like crazy.
I don't think you go like I don't think it's fair that you go straight to hell. I don't think that's fair at all. But I think it is fair to make it a sin.
You definitely don't go straight to
That's-
hell. You can go gay to hell.
Like
Is the,
at least have someone ask, like, "Hey, why'd you do that?"
Yeah. Well, but they know the answer. God knows why. That's why like praying out loud makes no sense to me. Because if he has superpowers, why does he have to hear me say it? He can hear me think the things. You know what I mean? It's weird that God's like, nah. What is he thinking over? Like, what is he thinking?
Speak up.
Yeah.
I'm all the way up here, guy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah, he's literally like looking through a telescope or something. I don't know.
That's why all the crazy guys, they got the fucking blowhorns and shit.
Oh yeah, just so God can hear them. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm telling you, he's listening.
Yeah. Well, then it's like I feel the same way. Like, have you ever talked to a fucking grave? That feels weird too. Like, you start doing it, and you're like, well, if they have superpowers, can they only hear people talking at their grave? Like, you know what I mean? It's like if they're angels.
I just like that. They have superpowers.
Well, that's what like an angel is in theory.
they're
So I'm either
Superman.
talking to a dead body or I'm talking to something with superpowers. There's no in between. It's not like, you know what I mean? I'm like, he either has powers or he doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It's like when you talk to a grave, I'm like, is it like a Ring camera where it's just like they just tune in and see who's talking there? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they're there forever until the
Personally,
Uh,
Lord comes back.
Oh, I hate it. I told him. You hold here?
oh yeah, okay,
No,
here
it's like on the thing.
on the thing. Wow, okay.
Yeah. There you
Weird.
go. Yeah.
Personally, if someone wanted to talk to me and they didn't even bother to go to my grave or say it out loud, I wouldn't listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because dude, because there's I don't know, probably people want to talk to you probably all the time, especially if you're like a big deal or something.
Yeah.
So you got to pick and choose. So I think going to the grave is kind of a respect thing. Like, hey, I drove all the way fucking out here. You're gonna listen to me, Dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a good point too. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got to be annoying though for celebrities. It's just like, I don't even fucking know you.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
people are
he's
like Chadwick Boseman. Oh my god. Just every fucking nerd who's never gotten
Wakanda
pussy.
forever.
He's like, oh, these guys should just kill themselves. I don't want to hear it.
I don't care.
Oh my gosh. I went to the Avengers movie 17 times just thinking about you. Yeah, I don't know if there's ever been a celebrity death where I was like, damn. I mean, Norm was a bummer because
Yeah.
I was supposed to see him
That
live.
sucked.
Yeah, well, we're comedians. For me, it was Norm and Patrice.
Yeah.
Those were bad.
For me, it was like my thing with Norm is I was supposed to see like I was like he's in New York like I think like probably like a year before he died, and I was like, oh, he's not going anywhere, so I'm not gonna see him do stand up. But he's also one of those guys who has fucking like 10 hours of unreleased stand up. So it's like
Yeah.
you see him live,
Yeah,
and
there's
you
a
hear
lot.
shit that like will never be documented ever. So it's like actually very worth it.
Kobe Bryant is still the one where I'm a Celtics fan, so I wasn't it's sad, but I wasn't destroyed by it. It's still the weirdest one that guy's dead.
Why?
It is. I mean, he wasn't old or anything.
Yeah, he wasn't
Yeah.
old. He was a professional athlete. Like, dude, just 10 years ago, dude, he was dropping 60 points.
Yeah, but I think it's one of those things too. It's like people just die sudden. Like that's a part of life. As soon as you die in a helicopter crash.
Yeah, but not
weird.
not our sports stars.
What?
Not the
It's more of a rock star thing, honestly, to
Oh, I
die
do
in
agree
a
with that. Yeah,
plane or a
Yeah.
helicopter.
Like, dude, I can't think of another athlete that's top 10 all time that died like that so young.
A freak fucking accident.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that was really funny.
Actors,
when, like,
it happens because they do drugs and shit.
yeah, totally. Yeah. But I guess athletes don't normally do a ton. I mean, I guess there's a weird overlap where you get some. of
They
those
kill
athletes.
people, but they don't die themselves.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
That's when things go bad when you're an athlete. Is you're beating a kid with a switch.
Yeah.
Or
Who was that again? Ray Rice.
Adrian Peterson.
Oh, okay. Ray Rice was the one who beat his wife in like an elevator or something.
You haven't seen the video?
No,
Oh, it is. Whew.
there's no way it's as bad as the Diddy video is crazy. Him kicking the shit out of that woman wearing a towel.
It's.
Oh,
Here's
that was
the,
wild.
Here's the thing. That was multiple hits, so it wasn't because he kept on kicking her and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as far as
I mean, he wasn't wearing shoes. That's kind of this is a nice thing. He could have put shoes on after the shit. He's still naked, but just wearing
Yeah.
shoes while kicking her.
Yeah, he tells his other woman to get him his wingtips.
How? There's also got to be a moment too where she's like, "Oh, I'm obviously going to outrun him. He has a towel."
Yeah.
It's so funny too because that one scene in Get Into the Greek where he's running down the hallways of a hotel. He's like, "You're not going to outrun me. I'm black," and that's like literally what happened in real life with that.
He apologized for that, right?
Yeah.
So do we know where he is now?
I don't know. Yeah, everybody thinks he's an Epstein guy. So they think he like would purposely, like I heard he'd hire a bunch of male gigolos and stuff like that, and then he'd have these people like, I think he was like a big coercion kind of like he would get like blackmail on people and stuff like that.
Yeah, he'd like get people to do drugs. They'd fuck with something weird in his house.
weird.
I don't know what.
That's very funny. Like somebody having sex with like a watermelon.
Yeah.
It's like your career's gonna be ruined. It's like I don't care if people see this. Nobody got hurt.
A guy that's bad at blackmail.
Yeah. Everybody's gonna know that you did terrible at karaoke last night. You're like, what?
Slightly.
You're $70 million.
I can't believe he was just rich enough, and it's just not a big deal.
Dude, he did like crazy. He like blew up Kid Cudi's car or something like very cool like that, which is I was like, that is very cool to do. I don't know. That's pretty cool. Like
Like what? In like a
I think they were like seeing the
like
same
in a field, and he just blew it up.
No, like
or
at Kid Cudi's house.
Oh,
he like
shit.
blew up his car, which is so
like casino.
yeah, dude, isn't it? But like not with Kid Cudi in it. Like it was like I think
Wow.
he waited for him to fucking
Made sure he was.
It must have been the most expensive car he's got, right?
probably yeah.
Because I mean, if you know,
Kid Cudi's just in a dress in his driveway, like no. That was such a funny thing. I hated that because it was like I didn't think it was that creative to just wear. He's like, I'm breaking boundaries. Like dudes have worn dresses all. It's not that big.
So long.
Big deal.
presidents.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
the other side of it, the people who got mad about it, they're like, "You wore a dress, fucking Kid Cudi." Yeah. What presidents wore a dress?
Lyndon B. Johnson apparently was a cross-dresser.
That is awesome. Didn't he have the biggest cock, dude?
Yeah, he had a big old hammer.
Yeah, I
on
heard he
him.
had like not the biggest. They didn't measure all of the president's penises.
They should.
Yeah.
Should.
I'm gonna go ahead and vote on Obama, but I think
I don't know.
yeah,
He's got half white. You know.
I don't know
I don't
how
think so.
that works. So maybe the head is small, but the rest of it's big or something. I don't know. He just has a giant dickhead and like the smallest penis, and then just it just looks like an insane mushroom. Like it out the sides too. It's just a wide mushroom. Anyways, Lyndon B. Yeah, that is interesting. I don't know. Maybe that's like part of the thing. Maybe he had like a huge cock, and he's like, I always feel like the man. So sexually, he wanted to do the opposite.
Yeah.
because that's like a common thing where people are like I hate being told what to do, but if a woman tells me to do, it's hot now because like the reverse of
Right.
what you like. So I don't know. It is weird. That is very funny. Him like just stuffing his cock into like pantyhose.
Well, his whole thing was he would like wait for guys to go into the bathroom or whatever, and he would use the bathroom at the same time, and then he would turn around and his dick was still out, and he would just kind of be like,
What do you think of that?
What do you think of this?
You
You know what?
Weird
I'll be honest. He
thing.
just sounds gay. Like I
little
don't
bit.
think. I don't, like
Well,
it
they
is-
were like, it's an intimidation thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's like you're going to approve my policy now because I have a fucking
Dude,
fat cock.
just him with like pigtails on, dressed up like Dorothy with his cock. He's like, so are you gonna pass my bill now? Just fucking.
You got it, Mr. Johnson. No problem. Hey guys, there's going to be less water in public toilets from now on.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. The cross-dressing thing is so weird to me because it's like not I don't think trans makes me that uncomfortable. I will say this: old trans people for some reason scare me, and I don't know why. There's this one person in the village who's a trans lady, and it just kind of there's like a witch look to it. I think there's something that happens. Like old ladies are creepy,
Yeah.
and then old ladies who kind of look slightly masculine are also creepy. So like for some reason old trans ladies are creepy to me. But if they're not if they're fat, then it probably wouldn't do. You know, I will say this in general. Old ladies fat, I guess you don't live as long, but old ladies that are less fat are less scary. I don't know.
Well, yeah, they're less bony, less witch-like.
Yeah.
Less fragile, too, they seem.
Yeah, like I'm into older women, but only kind of for the most part only thicker older women. Like I'm not into
Really?
like too thin older woman. I don't know. Because then it just becomes kind of like I don't know. But I think I had a point here with the cross-dressing thing. I don't know where I was going with this.
Well, you were saying, well, yes, there's a difference between cross-dressing and trans.
Yeah.
And
I
I think what you were leading to is that cross-dressing creeps you out, but trans doesn't.
Yes, because trans, like I can wrap my head around. I'm like, oh, that's a lady that's like was born with a penis and they transition now. This
Yeah.
person identifies as a woman.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But a guy, like somebody, like if I just saw like Patty just in a dress jerking off, it would scare the shit out of me. Like if Patty was like, no. If Patty's like, I'm a woman, like it would be a little bit, I'd be like, okay, this is weird for me. It's gonna be an adjustment period, but like
Sure.
this is part of it. But if I just walked in there and he's just dressed like fucking, I don't know,
Don't tell anyone.
yeah.
Yeah, when someone says don't tell anyone, it's creepy.
Yeah. But I'm also like not like I don't really give a fuck when anybody's into it. Like, do your thing. Like, I don't think there's anything morally wrong with it, but it is kind of like I don't know why it weirdly gets me.
Well, it's a weird look.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just Also,
now I just picture my dad doing it. I don't know why nobody put that thought in my head. Now I can't ever.
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if my dad, popped on a little bit of satin every once in a while.
Yeah,
I don't know. Might be fun.
Maybe it's like blackface. It's just something you gotta try it,
try it out,
feel it out. Yeah,
see what it is. Yeah,
I don't think I've ever. No, I don't think I ever. One time I stuffed my shirt and pants to sing My Humps for like a what's it called, like a drama class. It's like a joke.
Yeah.
I've never fully. You ever cross dressed?
I mean, yeah. Yeah,
for what?
To
make fun of it, to mock women,
of course.
To belittle other people, to feel better. About
It's a fucking birthday party. It's a truth or dare thing. Dare you to dress up like a woman. And I'm like, okay, fine, but you guys got to get naked too.
Huh?
Yeah, so as long
That's
as I can
really
suck
fucking
it
gay,
in.
dude. My sleepovers were all of us jerking off in the same room. Under
Yeah,
blankets,
that's-
so I don't know what kind of gay
I
shit you
don't
were doing.
know.
We were watching pornography. We were watching HBO softcore and all not making eye contact in different corners of the room during a sleepover. We weren't dressing up like women.
I never, I mean, we would watch porn together, which was gay. But
What's it called when a guy is not really trans? He's just attracted to the idea of himself as a woman. Is that called gynophilia?
No, I think that
never
would
heard
be,
of it.
that would be cross-dressing. But I guess whatever cross-dressing the fetish would be, it would be like
You're
cross-dressing.
saying he doesn't even
philia.
dress like it? He's just,
No, he dresses like it.
Okay, I thought you were saying he takes his picture and
dresses
photoshops
like
it
it?
onto a
Yeah.
woman and jerks off to his face. On
No,
a
that
woman's
would be
face.
normal. This guy's putting on female clothes.
Yeah, it's called cross-dressing, but I don't know what the
cross-dressing,
actual fetish is called. Yeah, I don't know.
Gynophilia, I think.
Yeah, I'll see
That's
that.
sort of creepy.
Yeah, I'll see that on field sometimes. There'll be couples, and I'm like, of course, I'd like double team somebody with their husband or whatever. But like, I'll see like a guy in a dress, and I'm like, I could not bang a woman with the guy dressed up as a woman. That would just, I could never do that.
that's just like horror movies have also kind of ruined it.
Dude, yeah,
you
they
know?
fucked it up. Dude, Silence of the Lambs. Fucking, what's the other one? The Conjuring? Isn't the Conjuring?
Psycho? No, not The Conjuring.
No, one of the, maybe it's not the Conjuring. Maybe it's what's the Insidious? Like the third one of them, the ghost is like a guy whose like mom used to like make him wanted a little girl. So
Oh, yeah.
this is why I'm scared of
He's got,
old
like, a
trans
gas
people.
mask on
Dude.
and
Yeah,
shit.
that's why I'm scared of them.
Horror movies, it's the same thing with like crime movies and action movies in the 80s and 90s. Whenever the director wanted you to know that the cops in a bad neighborhood, there would just be trans women all over
Oh,
the
yeah.
place.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Like,
That's
like
how you know
prostitutes.
it is
Yeah.
a shit neighborhood filled with death and despair. Is
Yeah.
a trans prostitute. Like, oh Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
they never show the fucking sexy ass big titty ones that we
No,
all,
they don't. They don't
that
show
we
the
all
big
love.
we
titty
all
ones.
know and love. Yeah, the juicy fucking titted, beautiful butt. Dude, there's one fucking gay dude I follow on Instagram, and I keep forgetting.
You
What?
just follow him because he's
Well,
gay.
fucking gay, dude.
Yeah, I guess there was no reason for me to say it that way.
One fucking gay guy I follow on
It is
Instagram.
fucking anyways.
We love our fucking gay guys, especially when they love feet.
Yeah.
I'm not. I know I'm not homophobic. I don't even have to defend me talking about these
All right,
goddamn
sure.
fucking gay guys. Yeah. No, but it's like this one gay dude I follow. It's funny because I follow back everybody that follows me because whatever. Thank you. But I keep forgetting. I'll just see the juiciest butt in my feed, and the dude, and it's this
Tricks
dude.
ya.
I'm telling you, has a straight up like chick cheeks, dude. Just like fucking
This is
the
weird.
best ass I've ever seen, and it's just on a man.
To me, that's usually what gives it away is the ass. Like if it's like a super feminine trans, then you see their ass, it's like, oh, that's a man.
No,
That's
this
a man's
isn't even,
ass.
this isn't even a trans. This is like
Really?
fully a dude.
It's not the dick?
This is fully a dude, like
Like, that was
not trans.
8-inch clit.
But the dude is wearing like a bikini, and like the head is turned away, so you don't. So when you scroll down in your feed, or I guess you're scrolling the other way, so I guess I would have seen the head first. But maybe I just maybe I have sex with boys. Maybe I've been gay this whole time. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No. But there's also nothing right with it. Nobody ever says that. There's nothing right about.
It's true.
being
There's
gay.
nothing right or wrong with being gay. You're just gay.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing. It's not like there's morality. Usually means there's a choice.
It'd be very funny to walk in a guy fucking a guy in the ass. You go, you know what? You're right.
Yeah,
You're right. That's what it is.
you're right. I'm like to apologize for having sex with so many ladies before. It's wrong.
I love that theory. People love to be like, oh, that guy got so much pussy, he's probably fucking gay. It's like, I think you're just mad that guy got more pussy.
I think, though, in extreme cases, that might be correct. Certain rock stars, I think they started fucking guys because they just fucked so many women.
I get that. I get like the boredom. I'm not you know what I mean? Like, and then you go, okay.
That's why, you know,
Need
that's why.
something new.
Yeah, that's why billionaires are always pedophiles, you know?
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
They went from of-age woman to of-age man to underage woman to underage boy.
Yeah, is that the pinnacle? If you're
Of wrong? I think so.
yeah, well,
I think so.
I would argue having sex with a little girl is worse than having sex with a little boy.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah.
Like, it probably affects them worse, maybe.
I don't know, because then the societal standards of like being a gay guy is harder than like a woman who. Yeah, I don't know. Patty just closed his door. Oh no! Other roommate coming in. Well, that's interesting.
Mystery roommate.
Yeah, we. By the way, how often did Patty jerk off in your showers?
I don't know. I lost count.
This guy takes fucking 20 minutes. Patty takes 20-minute showers.
20 minutes is normal.
Yeah, dude. I enjoy every second I'm in the shower. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? It's wonderful.
20?
I never jerk off in the shower. I'm 20 minutes, sometimes 40.
Yeah, dude. I don't jerk off in the shower.
Really?
No, that's a community room. You don't jerk
No,
off
I'm
in
not
a
saying
community
that. I'm
room.
saying really you take a 20-minute shower. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I take
Yeah.
like a 10-minute shower, and I think that's long. Like I was always told my showers were long, and I take 10-minute showers.
No, dude. I take 20 minutes. Usually the water starts to get a little cold. Sometimes it just goes cold because I'm in there for so long.
Yeah.
Interesting. All
Yeah.
right, I guess I take short showers. All right, well, I've been lied to this whole time. But speaking of Rockstar shit, was watching the boringest documentary. I just fucking gave his name anyway. Whatever. My other roommate was watching this documentary. It was on the Bruce Springsteen band.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, I think I hate that band. It's the boringest shit I've ever seen in my life, dude.
I can't imagine watching that. But have you seen Bruce Springsteen live?
I don't think I would like it, dude.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah,
Dude.
anything live is
Born
fun.
to Run.
Besides rave music, because now I got those fucking comments. I posted some shit on rave stuff. Okay,
Hold on.
We'll circle around.
Before we, Born to Run and fucking Darkness on the Edge of Town are incredible albums.
I
They're
just don't like it,
incredible.
dude. It's missing.
I didn't like him either because I heard like everyone has a human touch or something like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
everybody has a hungry heart.
Yeah,
and
he's
I
got
was
some
like,
stinkers.
yeah, he's got some serious stinkers. But you listen to like the really good stuff is really, really fucking good.
I haven't heard it, but
I'll send you some shit. I'll bug you about it.
just standing in the corner trying to hop in and defend his guy. Yeah. He's like, what are they going to...
Springsteen fan. When Michael comes home, anything that's with
You want to hop on mic? Say
it's
this?
not fucking porn or Batman. He's sucks.
Yeah, if it's not porn or Batman, I get pretty pissed. But,
You know they've mixed the two before, right?
buddy. Come on.
Dumb bender.
It's like telling a fat kid that chocolate chips exist. I'm aware of what this is. But well, it was just so like they were just such a boring band. Like the documentary is like it's like he's like one night it got so crazy. I look around, next thing you know, there's 10 people playing instruments on stage. I'm like, that's not that crazy. And then he's like, the girls are like, yeah, what we got these matching shirts that say like the Springsteen band or whatever the band was called. And then fucking like
E Street Band.
E Street Band. Like,
Dickhead.
wow. I'm like, none of this is even remotely interesting to me, and it's really pissing me out because I have a 12-year-old's brain. I'm like, if nobody's getting shot, nobody's dying, nobody's fucking, I don't care. And then,
The saxophone player died.
well, I didn't get to that part. Don't try to get in on it. He's just walking into the room, just trying to. No, this is my podcast. I'm right on this. Nobody argues with me on this.
Hey, get this man a microphone.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, let's hear your.
Do I have to argue with you on this?
No, I don't want you to. This is a I'm Right podcast. This isn't Patty
true.
DeFino's fucking dudes in a bed and it's a fair stomping ground.
talking shit before he's listening to Darkness on the Edge of Town. Like, that's my problem.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I grew up on Long Island, and I'm not even like a Bruce Springsteen fan at all. I just like The Sopranos is why I was watching.
I feel
Was
power
it the Little
over.
Stevie documentary?
Yeah, it was a Stephen Van Zandt documentary.
Springsteen either? Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, I also will say this: all of us on the couch and you standing, I've never felt like above you ever in my whole life. But that felt very Kill-Tony-esque, where I was like, "What is this? What is this? What is this open mic you're going to
fucking doing?
For some,
The pinnacle of authority.
for some reason, it felt like a panel for a second, and I totally get why people go on that show and are just mean for no reason. I was like,
Just assholes.
look at us sitting on a couch while you're standing. But and then Steve Van Zandt was talking about it. He's like, yeah, I never imagined myself settling down with a girl. And then the next scene's like him on bicycles with his like wife or whatever. And he's like, but she introduced me to ballet and literature, stuff that a guy like me could never be into. And I'm like, this what? I was like, if this is a Motley Crue documentary, there would have been like 10 people dead by now.
It's different people.
But it's also like
when I saw the runtime of it, I was like, I'm not going to watch it.
Well, then it's also
It's
like
crazy.
it's like you don't
It's that
have to
long.
be drugs to do drugs to be interesting. I don't agree with that, but it's like fucking Kiss doesn't do drugs and they're entertaining as shit. I'm not saying their music is good at all, but I'm like I like it, but I'm like
Well, Gene Simmons is a fucking asshole, so it's fun to watch.
yeah, dude. Yeah, and his fucking tongue comes out to here and he's like fucking breathing fire and there's fireworks and they're like, we're gonna dress up like clowns and fuck chicks and have our hairy Jewish pube chests out and we're gonna fucking spit blood and our tongues are gonna come out. I'm like, this is interesting compared to like, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, sorry, Ted Nugent, he's got a little flavor to him. He doesn't do drugs. He's straight edge.
He did a lot of
Sure,
fucked
he's a
up
pedophile.
stuff. Yeah, he's
but
a pedophile.
It's interesting.
Wait, is he a confirmed pedophile?
He, I mean, it was a very common thing for like rock stars to
Yeah. That's
just
yeah.
have a 14-year-old girl on call.
14's too young. 16. Come on. I know it's the 80s, but Jesus.
Like, I think he.
You know what? Here's the thing.
Permanent, like,
My dad always
Person with
told
him.
me if you can help her with her homework, it's too young.
Yeah.
good thing for me, I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So I'm fucking a 9-year-old Asian girl, and she's in algebra already.
Is that Woody Allen's excuse? He's like, she's Asian.
She's Asian. That's all he
she's
says
much
to the camera.
smarter.
She's Asian. Thanks.
Yeah.
No, but you're still not supposed to have sex with them if they're children. Asian. Asian. Yeah. Just doing a press conference, just saying Asian.
Snapping. Asian.
Asian.
Next question.
Asian.
Asian. Nice try.
Asian.
Asian.
Ha brain so big. Asian.
Well, even like fucking Angus Young, AC/DC, like I don't love their music either, but like
Jesus
I've just
Christ.
insulted like
It was
9
on
bands in 2
You
seconds.
should watch the Eagles, like, 4-part documentary.
They were interesting.
A lot of cocaine.
A lot of cocaine. That's
And their
lot
music
of cocaine.
sucks shit.
I like the Eagles.
Yeah, you
I like it, but they're not good. Like there's things I like.
You know what?
It's not
That one
good.
song is pretty fucking good. One of these nights. That's a great fucking tune. That's a great fucking tune.
Crazy. I like some of Don Henley's. I like After the Buzz of Summer.
Yeah, it's not
Summer.
bad.
But it's not like a good I enjoy like I could say this. There are things that I think are good, and I will argue against somebody and be like, no, this is a good piece of media. But there's also things that I'm like, oh, this sucks, but I like it. Which is most things. I have bad taste.
Yeah.
Because nobody agrees with me on my taste. If some people were like, yeah, I like that, but like nobody,
Well, you two probably have, like, the same taste in movies.
I think movies probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your name? Like 5 movies you love?
Blue Velvet.
Never seen it.
Goodfellas.
Terrible. No, I'm kidding. No, Goodfellas is great. Goodfellas, that's fair. Yeah.
7, The Thing. You know, those are probably my 4 favorites.
Okay, 7's good. I think. What was it? What did you mention in the middle there?
7 and the Thing.
Oh, you know what? I people are mixed on Forrest Gump. I love Forrest Gump. So like things like that, I will argue with people being a good movie.
I'll watch Forrest Gump every
Yeah,
now
I
and
like
then.
Forrest Gump. It's good.
Yeah, I cry in every fucking movie. I'm about to go see Minions. I'm probably gonna fucking cry in that.
Minions 4. Or,
Dude, I'm done living the life I'm living, dude. I'm like, oh, I gotta fucking go on dates and damn. It's stupid. I need to get high with my roommates, throw on 3D glasses, and just have a good time watching me. I want that so
first of all,
bad
it's
right
not Minions. It's Despicable Me 4.
now. Okay, thank you.
And
I'm sorry. I am sorry.
2 very
and
different.
You are gay.
Yeah.
You're going.
I am
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, come on, dude. Jesus fucking Christ.
I haven't
We
done-
come on, you know, we expect a certain level of professionalism on this foot fetish podcast. There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
A little something.
Yeah.
Does it get more views when the socks are off?
They like socks out. There's a comment that goes, 15 minutes socks pop off. I like that he's looking out for other people. He's like, let me save you some
Oh,
time.
they like dirty
Michael's going to
socks
complain
too.
that they're holding the microphone wrong first 5 minutes. He's going to try to make small talk. 15 minutes, socks pop off.
I've seen Patty's comments. Dirty socks. They like too.
They like dirty socks.
They like dirty
I'm
socks.
fucking them with black socks.
Yeah, dude. you
I
gotta-
really wonder if they're turning the volume off.
Yeah, maybe.
I like to think that there's a middle-aged trans woman crying now about my comment. They were jerking off, and they're like, "Hey,
Wait a second.
yeah, I'm creepy to him."
He's gonna say that and keep his shoes on. Piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we did start late, so do you guys mind if we wrap up?
Yeah, it's fine.
It sounds good to me.
All right. Thank you, guys. I had a great time. Levi, where can they find you?
Levi the White on Instagram.
Alan?
Is that really it?
Yeah.
Well, I message him all the time, but I never know it's Levi the White. I love that. So lets everyone know. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and Venmo at Fuck City USA.
All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Bye.